Rounding up some leftovers from the long holiday weekend, I'm Matt Carlins, and this is Just Pro Wrestling News for Monday, November 29th, 2021. A big welcome to those of you listening on WrestleMap.com. You can bring our updates to your website. Find out how at JustProWrestlingNews.com.
WWE.
Tonight's Raw is at the brand new UBS Arena in Long Island, New York. The return of Edge is being promoted for tonight's show. Also announced, WWE Champion Big E versus Kevin Owens in a non-title match, and Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. The new number one contender for the Universal Championship held by Roman Reigns is Sami Zayn. He won a Black Friday Battle Royal on last Friday's SmackDown. Zayn hid out on the floor for a bit, then snuck in to toss out Jeff Hardy, who thought he had the whole thing won. Ridge Holland's SmackDown in-ring debut was a loss. He got rolled up by Cesaro. The show ended with Brock Lesnar being promised for next Friday's SmackDown. On last Thursday's NXT UK, Noam beat Sam Gradwell to retain the Heritage Cup Championship.
AEW.
Tonight's AEW Dark Elevation has Nyla Rose, Emi Sakura, Diamante, and The Bunny teaming up against Julia Hart, Sky Blue, Ryo Mizunami, and legit Layla Hirsch. We've got more tag matches. Dark Order's John Silver and Alex Reynolds teaming up with the Varsity Blondes to take on the Acclaimed and Chaos Project. Plus, Dark Order's Evil Uno, Stu Grayson, and Alan 5 Angels versus the Hardy Family Office team of Matt Hardy, The Blade, and Isaiah Cassidy. Riho will get the next shot at Dr. Britt Baker's AEW Women's Championship. Riho earned that with a roll-up win over Baker on last Friday's Rampage. Also on that show, Eddie Kingston beat Daniel Garcia, and Adam Cole and Bobby Fish beat Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta. Fish pinned Yuta with a Falcon Arrow from the top rope. Alex Kane is the new MLW National Openweight Champion. He won a 5-way ladder match for the vacant title on the Thanksgiving edition of Fusion. Also on that show, TJP beat Calvin Tankman to advance to the Opera Cup Finals. TJP got a big assist from Kane and his pal Mr. Thomas. TJP will face Davey Richards in the Opera Cup Finals on next week's show.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
New Japan's Best of the Super Juniors tournament resumes on Monday with Hiromu Takahashi versus El Phantasmo in the main event. The World Tag League is back on Tuesday. Tetsuya Naito and Sonata are currently alone on top of the tournament standings. They will face Great-O-Khan and Aaron Hanare in the main event. Also on the card, the IWGP Tag Champs Taichi and Zack Sabre Jr. versus Hiroshi Tanahashi and Toru Yano. On Saturday night's New Japan Strong, Minoru Suzuki and Lance Archer beat Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston in a Philadelphia street fight. Archer pinned Kingston. Also, Jonathan Gresham beat Alex Coughlin. Back in Japan, the title versus title showdown in Pro Wrestling Noah between GHC Heavyweight Champion Katsuhiko Nakajima and GHC National Champion Kano ended in a 60-minute draw on Sunday. That show also saw the return of Go Shiozaki. He will challenge Nakajima for the GHC Heavyweight title on January 1st. Noah's January 1st show will also see Kenta return to the promotion for the first time since 2014. Utami Hayashishita is still the World of Stardom champion. She beat Maika to retain the title over the weekend. The next title defense is a huge rematch between Hayashishita and Syuri, and that match is set for December 29th. 5 men will compete for the vacant AAA Mega Championship coming up on Saturday. Hijo del Vikingo, Samurai del Sol, Jay Lethal, Bobby Fish, and the current Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito. You are up to date. That is Just Pro Wrestling News for Monday, November 29th. Our next update comes your way tomorrow morning, so please rate, review, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm Matt Carlins. Thank you for listening.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.